business loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million.
The time is 6 a.m.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio?
We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV. Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
This night will last forever. Oh, oh, oh. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way.
Ain't nobody, hey, loves you better than sunrise. Ain't nobody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Moss George. Good morning, Miss Clementine. Good morning.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody over the hill, good morning.
Country life.
You know what I mean? Everybody in Gibraltar, St. Anne, good morning.
Morning. Good morning, Crooked River.
Good morning, Plowalk.
Yeah.
Good morning, Madras. Good morning, Gibraltar. Alexandra, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, that's right. The Garden Parish of St. Anne, a resplendent and felicitous morning to everybody watching Rise and Shine, my sunrisers. Good morning.
Favorite parish?
You know what? I have a number of them. I love St. Anne. Love the fact that it's very close and the road network is great.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they have rivers, they have beaches, they have wonderful restaurants, and they have nice hotel. And it's just right there.
Yeah, I used to always love St. Anne.
I could just hold the steering wheel, I'm just reach. And as a child to growing up, I used to like going through Fern Gully. I don't know, Fern Gully and Holland Bamboo back in the day. Not so much now, but you know, my family's from Westmoreland, so it's like when I go through Holland Bamboo, it is nice and have a look of vibe. Yeah, but Fern Gully for me, but I still always love. Yeah, so I love St. Anne.
Yeah,
love it.
I do love St. Anne.
Yeah, St. Anne.
I love St. Anne.
Yeah.
St. James has really grown on me over time as an adult.
Yeah.
And I mean, still, like when, you know, you talk to Mobay people and they might talk about one place and you have to come and like, I'm like, whoa, I'm from Kingston. What you're saying means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like, it could be like a foreign. You understand? But, you know, through GPS, a lot has changed. You know? So you use GPS and you find where you're going. But like, I like St. James now as an adult who, you know, have to work in St. James. You'll be there for more than one day, so like you can find a way around. Like if I could have lived in another parish,
St. James has a vibe. Good morning to everybody at the lagoons.
If you could have lived in another parish, I would probably be St. James.
Coral Gardens. Good morning. How you doing? Iron Shore. Good morning. Hi. Good morning.
I was just about to say, don't
flankers. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Flanker, right?
Flanker.
Good morning, right? Yeah. You say flankers.
Flankers.
But it's actually flanker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have where else?
Iron Shore.
Iron Shore. You have
is it Bay? No. There's Bay something. Bay something Hills.
West Bay Hills. Westgate Hills.
Yes.
Westgate Hills, good morning. Yeah. Plantation, good morning. Yeah. You have quite a number of places there.
Yeah, some nice places.
But some really nice places.
I do like St. James. And the only thing I don't love is the traffic light. I feel like there's always traffic. But I saw on NROC's Instagram page, like the bypass reach far.
Oh, there's going to be a bypass?
Yeah. So it's like, so all of that traffic that moves through Mobay to get to like Hanover and Westmoreland.
Yes.
All of that are going to bypass.
Oh, wow.
So
Good morning.
I'm hoping that the traffic congestion won't be as bad in St. James. Like, I'm genuinely looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Like,
When I used to do a lot of outside broadcast in Montego Bay. Good morning to Tango. You know what I mean? Mr. Prendergast, how you doing? He
morning,
is the mayor.
Tango. Tango is Mobay.
Yeah,
Mobay is Tango.
No, Tango is the world. You understand? Let me tell you. Tango know the disciple them when they made the audition.
Yeah, man.
I've never met one person and I've asked them about Tango and they don't know him. I'm like, Tango, like, do you know?
That is true. Cause when people,
do you like know Jesus?
When people call me, because they do call me like I'm your manager. When they call me and I'm like, whoa, all right, I'm gonna give you this number. His name is Tango. You know? Oh, Tango. Yeah. I'm like, he's the guy.
Same one.
He's the guy.
Sending you lots of love, my friend. Good morning to you.
Big up, Tango.
But I like off the beaten path places sometimes to go to something different. I like Westmoreland. I'm a water person. I don't know, even though I can't really, you know what I'm saying.
I was about to say.
But it's okay.
No.
I like the beach.
Swimming.
No swimming. Hi, Lady March. How you doing?
Are you end up as a water person?
I do, because of my sign. I'm Piscean, right? No exclamation. Exclamation. But I like Westmoreland, right? So like the Bluefields Beach. I love Bluefields Beach. Absolutely amazing place. You know what I mean? Even the grill. But metal and the grill, when you go to the grill, I forgot the grill. Like, it's a lot.
No, yeah. But my
grill
thing is,
far in a man.
like, I remember the first time I got in the grill, like, me stress out.
Yeah, man, stress. It's like when you go to the grill, you have to like stay there. You have to recover.
No, you don't go to the grill for 1 day.
You know what I love going to the grill for? I love going there for reggae marathon. Reggae marathon with Frano.
The 10K?
The 10K.
The 10K that you... The 10K that you've spent the last how many years talking about? 5?
I didn't know. I was so discombobulated, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't remember. My God. Yes, my cerebral acuity was impaired.
It's in 2025 that she finds out that it was a 10K.
That's why I feel so.
After hearing this story... After hearing this story, for how many years?
Because I'm not one to embellish, you see. You understand?
Yes, that is true.
I'm not one to embellish, right? But I'm happy that I was corrected. But yeah, but it's a nice vibe. And, we say big up to all the parishes. You want to go to Negril, prom, or even to Mobay, prom. Big up General Trees, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good morning also.
I love exploring, I love exploring. And I was having a conversation with a journalist, and she said, no, I've never been to Hanover. I'm like,
I've been to all the parishes.
So I was like, which other parishes have you never been to?
Yeah,
and you could have named us.
And you know what, though, to be honest, Dennis, there are many Kingstonians who have never left Kingston, never passed out a ferry.
Yeah.
There are many people right now that have never been to Duns River Falls. There are many Jamaicans right now who have never left their parish. I'm telling you.
I remember, when I learned that, after the incursion in 2010, there was a conversation, and there were conversations about people who live in particular spaces in Kingston who've never been to Halfway Tree.
Yeah.
They've never ventured far enough to even know Halfway Tree. Some people never go downtown yet. Some persons have never been to downtown. Let them have a Coronation Market Market.
Big up to every vendor this morning. Good morning
Big
to all our farmers, and all our vendors. You know what I mean? All the lady them with the apron, with the 2 pocket. We have the money in it. You understand? Good morning to you. And
Thursday morning market, bad
I've never been to market on a Thursday.
Early Thursday morning.
Yeah.
That's when you get
my neighbor, Miss Rima, though, she makes it her point of duty to go to market every Saturday. I think even if she doesn't need anything, 5 o'clock in the morning, yeah, I forgot
That's my
market.
mother-in-law.
Yeah, it's like,
morning, Miss Maureen. That's my mother-in-law.
Doing.
You
Me go market one time I asked for a pound of okra, and the lady said I must stay uptown. But I don't always sell okra.
But I don't always sell
okra. I always sell okra, but I just ask for a pound of okra. But I don't. I never really understand. But there's a question in the cooking world. I never understand.
I mean,
and she asked me for more yellow art breadfruit. I'm like, how do I know? Is it yellow on the outside? But I know breadfruit are green.
Which one is the roasted one or the boiling one?
I understand.
You have different one. That's why I'm going to tell you. So this one is a
I just want to roast
roasting bread.
it, that's all.
Which one, in the comments, which one is the roasting breadfruit?
By the way, I need white yam. Guys, I need somebody to tell me what is the name of the white yam that when you cook it, it mash out. The white yam.
And a white yam.
Is it renta or is it sweet yam? Which one is it?
Yeah.
Not you have a white yam with firm, but not that. The one that when you cook it, it boils out, and it normally cook it with steamed fish.
Yeah,
I
so
normally cook
the body.
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 But when you share it though, you normally do it cook up saltfish or you do it with steamed fish.
Me know that yam there. Me know that yam there.
Guys, I'm trying to find it.
Eat good with salt mackerel.
Yes, salt mackerel. You understand? I have some butterfish from I want to steam up for my husband. You understand? Me don't even set up myself. But
I was about to say.
You understand? I'm going with God. Good morning, sir. Don't say it. Anybody knows what's the name of that white yam? I need to know what's the name of it and where I can buy it.
We need to find that.
Is it in Mandeville? Is it in Trelawney? I need to know.
Trelawney.
What's your favorite yam? Do you like yam?
Yam has grown on me. I like a nice dry yellow yam.
Yeah, I like yellow yam in a soup.
Anything.
Yeah. Like Miss Novlet soup. Good morning, Miss Novlet. Fletcher's Land Massive. Good morning to you.
Fletcher's Land.
Miss Novlet's chicken soup and her red pea soup on a Saturday. Absolutely amazing. Good morning, Mrs. Claudette 10. Good morning, Marvin 10. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Burrell. My M10 family. Their soup, them chicken soup, like yesterday on a Monday chicken soup, or their red pea soup with the yellow metal. It's minnow, but we're anti-fine. The yam them minnow, but it's just nice.
But they like the yam something there, the yam soup there with the queso.
Yeah.
Big up Colombia.
Truly, Colombia. Colombiana.
They like it.
Buenos dias.
When I go downtown and them something there, me usually go with somebody.
Yes.
Like, cause me need them to talk for me.
Oh, by the way, talking about food, 10 story now one. Guess who won or who was among North America's named 50 best restaurants in the world?
I heard about it.
Yes, honey. The St. Anne-based restaurant owned by Lisa and Chris Binns secured the 49th position on the list.
Big deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
I'm talking about none other than Stush in the Bush.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to just big up Chris and Lisa this morning. Their culinary skills, their Epicurean, luxury, just their way.
Gastronomical brilliance.
Gastronomical brilliance is just absolutely amazing. They're such a beautiful couple, and I am yet to reach to Stush in the Bush, and by God's grace, I am going to reach there.
I will.
By the end of the year, then
one of those people who we interview like for great places to visit in Jamaica, told us about Stush in the Bush,
is one of them.
I really want to go.
Plant-based, but listen to what I'm telling you. Whether you're plant-based or meat-based, you're gonna love Stush in the Bush. Among also the recipients, you had like Mont Lapin in Montreal. You had some persons. 50th went to like Biba in Montreal. So Canada featured largely on it. Pennsylvania and certain other places.
Pennsylvania is a really good place to eat food.
Yeah,
I love Pennsylvania.
I'm just like I'm just gonna say.
No man, Pennsylvania really
sometimes
nice.
them food not season good. Me don't know.
Yeah, but you're prepared for that.
It's salt and black pepper, miss.
No, you're prepared
for that. You need 2 Scotch bonnet pepper.
Look here, when we got married, I always walk with little cayenne pepper.
True.
Always.
But it's like I ain't walking with. I'm not a pantry. I ain't walking with nothing.
You always have my little pouch.
Yeah,
man.
You have your thing.
You want me to leave? As soon as I take up the cayenne.
You have a lot of brought up. See, that's why you have it.
As soon as I take up the cayenne pepper, yes, I have it in.
I'm thinking about brought up. See, the words bulla and brought up. See,
bulla made it. I heard about brought up.
The words are officially added to the Oxford Dictionary.
I hope it's a Jamaican bulla.
Well,
Because it's a Caribbean words. It's a Caribbean words.
Well, let us look at the meaning that they have in there.
So let us hope
because if it is a Jamaican bulla, we're good. If it's a Bajan one, that's a whole...
Or the Trinidadian
it's a whole other show.
So the Oxford Dictionary has include brought-up-see and the bulla.
What does brought-up-see mean to you?
Brought-up-see speaks to upbringing.
Upbringing, right?
Yeah.
So how you're brought up.
So how you're brought up.
You're not brought up.
Right.
You're coming in the morning and they will say good morning.
Yes.
You're coming at the office and they will say good afternoon. You don't have no brought up.
So it is good. It speaks to good upbringing.
Very well. You have to have brought up. You understand? So those are just some of the words.
Absolutely.
And we say big ups to...
And bulla is a cake.
That is it.
It is a cake.
The other people might think so too.
Or cake up.
Or that. Good morning to everybody celebrating their birthday today on this beautiful... Today's how much?
30th.
30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest has 31 except in February alone, which has 28 days clear, except in a leap year, which has 29 days. Which one we learned that? On the back of the book.
On the back of the book.
The book. With the eagle
with the
or
the hummingbird
or the eagle.
Yeah.
You used to call it a hummingbird?
Yes.
Are you eagle?
Yes.
You got school. You are brought up, see? You see that?
Brought up.
I just hear your pambula. You're not eating that. Wake the town and tell the people, crowd of people. The Sunrise Mixtape is on the way right now. So get up, get ready, because it's a brand new Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, and we choose you right here on Sunrise.
You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my. Wise man said, follow the stars. There you shall find a piece of advice. If you hit your enemies, enemies shine. If you're not a friend of me, enter the light. But you can never kill my vibe. Yes, I am a vagabond, but it's all there. Those vagabonds mission on the road, not take no casualties. When vagabonds, it's priority to mash up the party. Those vagabonds nasty, and we going all day long. Cause I'm a vagabond. In the band, they calling me a hooligan.
Only submit up if you deserve me, yeah.
Girl, my love is worth it. Press it up, girl.
Push the stars. I like you hurt me. Only submit up if you deserve me, yeah.
Shake it up like a earthquake. Press it up, girl.
Push the stars.
Bang, bang, bang.
Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. Tell me where we come, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation. Now pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. Tell me where we come, pick a destination. Gas me up, you don't have to wind up yourself.
Decor, building trust for generations.
Celebrating 55 years.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
It's just joy and niceness whenever we get together. And that smile on your face is something to treasure.
Grateful that in these special moments, I'm the one that you always chosen.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Yeah.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal. Quick. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich, I grab a big fish. Plus two small fries and two small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host ENIT Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates. Welcome Welcome to our place, where your imagination can blossom into something amazing.
Where you can get tertiary level education at a practical level.
Where you can be as creative as you dare.
Harnessing cutting-edge technology.
To create world-class entrepreneurs and critical thinkers.
Where even lecturers gain benefits from our experience.
Your place is the Vocational Training Development Institute, where tertiary level education and training is empowering and transforming lives.
You belong here.
Welcome back to Sunrise. It's 6:20 in the morning, and that means it's time for your Tuesday headlines with your girl TK. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fantastic, and as you can see, I come bearing gifts this morning.
That is it. That is it.
Can't be just me, but we're going to put our on pause a little bit and jump right into it. JCDC Visual Arts Competition Award Ceremony and Exhibition. So the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, the JCDC, will host its 2025 Visual Arts Competition Awards Ceremony on Thursday, October 2. Can you imagine it's October already? At the Confucius Institute, Mona, starting at 10 a.m. Following the ceremony, the Gold Medal Winners Exhibition will open at 1:15 p.m. at the Olympia Arts Center in Kingston. The competition aims to showcase the creative talent of Jamaican artists of all ages, with over 1,300 entries received this year. The exhibition will feature around 60 to 63 gold medal winning entries, including paintings, drawings, ceramics, sculptures, and fashion designs. And it will be open to the public daily, except Sundays, from October 3 to October 15, with free admission and artworks available for sale. Dr. Winston Campbell invites visual arts educators, aspiring entrants, art collectors, and enthusiasts to view the exhibition. And the event is supported by the Musson Foundation and the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports, and Education Chase Fund. Now, parking will be available at the UA Main Car Park for the ceremony and at the Olympia Art Center for the exhibition. So
I love that.
I love it too.
Like, there's something now that me just want going out of dress here. You know, it's a fabulous trends. I Miss B, good morning. This have a
it's an art vibe.
I just have your glass of champagne, you just walk in, you're looking, and you know what, guys? I'm encouraging somebody this morning to step out of your comfort zone. I know probably an art exhibition is not your usual thing, right? But explore and expand your horizon. And I do believe bringing children as well, introducing them and exposing them, so you broaden their horizon, the things about which they can speak and the things that they can appreciate. I definitely would want to go to something like this. I'm gonna look a bag and I'll carry I will go look.
What I love as well is the fact that we're giving artists an opportunity to really showcase their art, because sometimes you have some great talent and, you know, as you say, art festivals and art exhibitions is not the usual thing sometimes, and so they kind of don't have a platform and an opportunity to showcase. So definitely check it out. I'm going for sure. And man, just bring some friends and go on, man.
It's important because where art is concerned in this regard, the JCDC, as Jamaica's premier cultural institution, the purpose is to preserve Jamaican culture. Because if you do not actively work to preserve culture, culture will be erased.
Absolutely.
Culture will be replaced by other things, and you will culture will just die. And you'll have something new emerge.
You know where there's a good job of that? India.
Yes.
Preservation.
So guess what? So it's by the JCDC had to have put on festivals and things like that would have gotten people to put out their best and to win awards, gold, silver, whatever. And now you're putting on a showcase of the awardees so that people can come and see. And
the best of the best.
Many of us don't go because we're not in that like little small art bubble or that art community. but open your horizons.
Yeah. Even if you're not into it, just don't look.
And
you never can tell. Because you know what? Some people like different types of art.
But art is a form of investment, you know.
Absolutely. Hello.
A big form of investment.
Some of these paintings, hello.
Yes.
Listen, millions of dollars.
Yeah.
As simple as you see sometimes that painting or that sculpture over there, so let me tell you, millions of dollars. So for me, I think it's really great. I want to congratulate the JCDC on this, initiative, and I hope it continues to grow from strength to strength, so that the creatives in Jamaica, the artists, will get an opportunity to showcase their talent, and hopefully, who knows, maybe somebody from overseas can come buy some millions. I'm just saying. Why not? Yeah.
And give artists a living.
Absolutely.
I mean, they need to sell their products. And the next great Barrington Watson is on the horizon, and they need and guess what? Let me just say that to the parents of children who have a talent, and they say, "Oh, I want to do art." Where go turn lawyer, go turn doctor, whatever, and you decry it, and that's what they genuinely have their greatness level gift at.
Do you remember the young lady who came and she drew, and Cafe Blue had gotten her to, and I literally went that day and I took a picture beside her.
Nice.
I took the picture.
Then he took the picture.
We said we were going to go, and then we ended up there.
Nice.
And then he took my picture, I took his picture.
Nice.
And so, you have to encourage your children and their strengths, right? Everybody's strength is different.
Nice.
And so I really love this, and I will make it a point of duty to go. It's a nice vibe.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of going, you have something else. We have something else for you to go to. So Unite No Fight, CVM School Fest 2025, sponsored by the Ministry of Education. Now, to talk to us about it this morning is our guest, Senior Manager Brand Communications here at CVM, Kamisha Anderson. So we're amplifying last year's momentum and turning up the spotlight on how violence wounds our youth, our schools, our very communities. And the School Fest initiative, under the theme Unite No Fight, will use the CVM platforms to deepen discussions on the impact of violence on youth and communities, and bring the urgency of peace to the national stage. And I'm sure you are going to be telling us a great deal more about it, Kamisha. So
good morning.
Let me lean back so we can see a good girl.
Good morning.
Welcome to the couch.
Thank you for having me. School Fest started off last year. We went to about 6 or 7 schools, and it was amazing. The reception was great. But of course, the work is not done. We see what's happening with violence in schools. We see students taking their own lives because of bullying. So we know the work was not done. And thanks to our partners such as the Ministry of Justice, such as Student Loan Bureau, Overseas Examinations Council, we're able to continue this work and amplifying this work. And this year we're saying Unite No Fight.
Absolutely.
So what exactly can, a school expect? Let's say a student wasn't present last year, for example. When they go and they're at this event, what are they seeing? What are they experiencing? What do they have access to?
So, of course, we have our partners, and they'll be coming with various programs and messages and so on. And they're young people, so we can't go with the boring thing, because they literally get up and walk out, So we're going with Brush One, the Road Marshal. We have DJ Phoenix on the turntable. So we're bringing the energy, we're bringing the excitement, but we're also bringing the message. And we have the support of the Ministry of National Security. We have the police officers who are coming in and teaching violence prevention, conflict resolution, and so on. So we are bringing energy, we're bringing excitement. We have partners, of course, we have giveaways and so on. But the important thing is the message that we're going into the schools with.
So tell me a little bit about where we'll be touching, because I'm sure there are a few schools on the list. Where will we be going, and how are these schools selected?
Right, so we would have partnered with the Ministry of Education to identify schools that are at risk, to identify schools in communities where students are struggling with violence. So we're kicking off tomorrow, Wednesday, October 1st, and we're going to Innswood High in St. Catherine. Then we're following up with Greenwich Hill High in Westmoreland. Then we're going to Paul Bogle High in St. Thomas, Mushet High in Trelawney, Hopewell High in Hanover, and then we wrap up right here in Kingston at Kingston Technical.
Nice. And tell me, why is it that CVM chose to do this initiative again? We did it last year. How was it received last year, and what are we hoping comes of it this year?
Right. The reception was amazing. It was a much needed conversation. It's a much needed tour. At CVM here, we have this platform, and with this platform comes the responsibility to give back to our communities, to work with our vulnerable communities, to work with our students. So of course, we had to do something. We have the opportunity to broadcast what we're doing to thousands, if not millions, not just in Jamaica, but also in the diaspora. So we have this platform, and we're using our platform for good, and that is why we wanted to continue the School Fest tour. It's not just about the students in the schools that we go to. Of course, we'll have the School Fest show on CVM. So we have this opportunity and this platform to reach so many, and that is what we're doing. And thanks again to our partners for coming on board and traveling with us across Jamaica to get the message out.
Love that. Love that. That sounds good. And as you say, it will be televised. So even if it doesn't come to my school, I have the opportunity to see it and experience it on CVM.
On CVM, on social media. You know, we're always over Instagram and TikTok and all the places. So you can follow us on social media, see where we go, and come along on this journey.
Love that. Thank you so much, Kamisha.
Thank you for having me.
Lovely. Lovely.
And good morning to all the TikTokers. Good morning to my TikTokers. Good morning to my loyals. You know what I mean? Hello. My citizens. You know what I mean? See that? Citizens, citizens.
I like that. Not bad.
Yeah,
That's bad.
That is it. Thank you so very much. All right,
I wish I thought of that.
I know. These things, you know, it's right. Good morning.
I think that's the body slang.
Citizens?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. Yes. Good morning, Mr. Wilkinson. Thank you for that one. That's all the time we have for the headlines this morning. TK will be back, though, at 7 for your morning news, and Sunrise will continue right after these messages.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio?
We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV. Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
CVM, you know. But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man. Greatness begins here.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Good morning, and thanks for staying with us right here on Sunrise. And when you think of actor and comedian Oliver Samuels, you think belly laughs, unforgettable characters, and decades of Caribbean theatre magic. But now the legend is adding another title to his name, and that is philanthropist. He's launching a global non-profit dedicated to helping Caribbean youth access higher education. And he joins us this morning via Zoom to tell us more about it. Mas Oliver!
Oliver Yalajo!
Morning to Hono and to all of Jamaica.
Yeah.
That shirt, that bad door.
You like it?
Yeah. But I wear that shirt then.
Master, this is a shot here, historical shot.
Yeah.
No, Oliver, listen, Uncle Oliver, you're a living legend and an icon, an individual for whom I have a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of reverence, you know what I mean? Because contrary to popular belief, you have to have a certain level or a very high level of emotional intelligence and intelligence, period, to do what you do and what you have done successfully over the years. And I want to take the opportunity to salute you, to just highlight all that you've done, the many lives you've impacted over the years, and to bring laughter and joy to people of all generations. It's no easy task, and you have done it and continue to do it, and so I want to just pay you maximum respect for that over the years, every time.
Lord, me heart full. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Master, let me ask you, you have done so much in terms of your body of work, and that alone would have been an excellent legacy to leave in the Jamaican society and culture. Why is this foundation, do you think, an important aspect of your legacy?
Well, having been born in one of the rural parishes, and opportunities that were never there, you had to come to Kingston to seek out what you want. And so now that urbanization is widespread now, and picnic can travel highways and all, and them can come at town, and even in their communities they are even more exposed to art and the opportunity of getting involved. And I just said to myself, I want those young people who have the passion for it, because it's not just see somebody fancy it and you want to, or you see somebody draw something and you think you can do it. I think you have to have the passion to work at the craft. And so I am saying that I would love to assist, because I am blessed. I am very, very blessed. And I want to share some other blessing there with young people of Caribbean heritage, wherever in the world they are, and they are of Caribbean heritage. I would like to assist in seeing that they get higher education, that they can continue to fly their country's flags higher.
So then, the scholarship is a global one. Talk to me about which university or universities is it attached to, and how can persons apply? So persons watching this morning, and they're saying, you know what, I want to pursue the arts. I want to be an actor or an actress. How can they apply, and to which universities would this be relevant?
We have confirmed one university in Canada already, and we are pursuing one in England, one in America. The confirmations have not yet come through, but we hope to have at least three universities accepting our students. And what was the other part of the question, Miss Kit?
Yeah, no, I was asking, how do students apply?
Oh, they will apply to Oliver Samuels Foundation, and there will be a team of people there to look at the applications and to select.
Okay. So you have the gala on the 4th of November. Talk to me about that gala, this historic gala to launch your foundation. Talk to me about that and who can come. Dennis and me can fly in or it go?
Oh yes, flying, and not fly anyway. We are getting quite a bit of interest from across the globe. Proudly I have to say. And people are coming in. We will have some comedians, and we'll have some singers, and we'll have some famous names of persons attending, like the Prime Minister's wife will be in attendance, the Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange will be there. I'm trying to get the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and St. Martin, and we will have performers, comedians, and singers, as I said, at that function.
And incidentally, that's going to also be your birthday.
Yes, it's my birthday.
Yeah. Is there anything, Oliver, Sir Oliver, that you've not yet accomplished that you'd want to?
This is all ambition now.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to write. I don't want to write about me, but a series of children's book using our folklore, our folk stories.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I love that.
Nice.
I love that.
Nice.
Well, Master Oliver, I thank you for what you're doing. This is the gift. I think this important phase of your life, building and giving the next generation an opportunity. Many young performers and academics may come through this period of you pouring into them, and I think this is a very important.
Yes, because I really want the Caribbean people, Caribbean children, to begin to look at what we have, the wonderful stories, the way we speak, and that we have to come to begin to love it and take pride into it, the food that we eat, and we're losing all of that. And me just want to encourage Caribbean young people to realize how important it is that we don't lose it, because then it's like we wouldn't have a culture. We would have just go through life, so we want to keep that. We want to remember language, foods, and how we develop, how we move forward, and all this kind of stuff. So we really want them to get the education so that them can be re-energized and go there and do marvelous stuff to keep our history alive.
Absolutely amazing. Well, so, you know what? Oliver did actually manifest this, Remember, Oliver, you're large, your name gone abroad. You see it? And there is power in the tongue.
Really
you
gone
see
abroad.
That? And your name really gone abroad. It gone to the globe, with a global foundation. And trust me, people the world over absolutely love you. You're one of those faces where, as me see you, you don't have to up me your mouth.
You just start laugh.
Like say, more of a kid me teeth and because I'm just like...
Yes, my darling, we just want to make my contribution.
Yes.
It doesn't matter to me. The world needs to know, but it's just that. Me no want no accolade. Me just want to make sure me get support from the communities.
Yeah. That's
and
right.
That some children can go and just get some education or higher education and can come back at them place and wherever them is and make the contribution and make them know stay. We in the Caribbean, we have a culture, we're nice, we're wonderful, and we're powerful.
Nice. Oliver, Audrey, fly it too?
Miss World?
Yeah, Miss World.
She's that busy woman, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God! You have any plays coming up where we can watch, or anything coming up on the stage?
Any other
soon?
projects?
Any other projects you're working on?
In the coming year, we will be blessed with the Prodigal Picnic.
The Prodigal Picnic. I like that.
Yes.
I like that. You know, say Oliver touched your phone a while ago. A father, good and great God.
Somebody are calling. Somebody are calling.
Listen, in true Oliver Samuels fashion.
When you don't know about them and I spawn the full things there, you know.
That's right.
As people done.
What would you like to say to your fans, Sir Oliver, who have supported you over the years?
I am most grateful for their support over the almost 60 years.
Wow.
And that I am expecting great support from them in allowing me to bring this foundation to fruition, and that it will last and be of assistance to children, young people for generations to come. Me thank them, me thank first generation, second generation, third generation, and me can hold up my hand and say, thank God, you bless me that me can be now performing to fourth generation.
That's right.
So me want the support.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, we love you. We big you up every time.
Bless up.
I know you're the general, none like you. You know what I mean? Love you, sir. Love you. Enough respect.
Love you.
Thank you so very much. Our wonderful guest has been actor, comedian, living legend, artistic director, theater great, an icon, right? The living Oliver Samuels, OD. After the break, we have early detection, no compression. We're checking in for our morning checkup when we return on Sunrise. Oliver, your lodge. Your name gonna brado. Oliver, your lodge. Right here on Sunrise.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper, Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich, or grab a big fish. Plus two small fries and two small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Do you own land and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency, NLA, can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one agency, one goal.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, singer and Islandnet Service.
Thank you so very much for staying with us. Welcome back to Sunrise. If you're just tuning in, well, guess what? You're in the right place and you made it just in time, because tomorrow marks the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Radiology West is introducing cutting-edge technology that could make all the difference. It's called a breast CT. No compression, clearer results, and the first of its kind in the Caribbean. Here to tell us more about this is Chief Radiologist and Managing Director at Radiology West and North Coast, Dr. Conrad Curlew. Good morning, Doc. How are you?
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
Lovely to have you, and I'm happy that we are on the cusp of October, and many of us know it's Pinktober, which is synonymous with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so this is right on time, because there are many men and women that need to have their breasts tested. Why do we even need to be doing this at this time, Doc? Why should we be getting a mammogram or a breast CT scan for that matter?
Well, breast cancer is something that if you don't check regularly, you're not able to detect it in the earlier stages where you can treat it effectively. So if you're going to wait until the cancer gets to the point where you can feel it, sometimes it is then advanced to a point where the results are not good. 1 in 8 women is going to get breast cancer in her lifetime. So it's a very common disease. And so because it's so common, it's really important that women on a consistent basis do these checks, even though they're feeling fine, so that when you have a much higher chance of detecting a cancer at a point where you can treat it efficiently.
Absolutely, because early detection is key.
Save lives.
So we are accustomed to going to do a mammogram. There's that compression, which a lot of people are averse to. You know, apprehensive about it. But you're at Radiology West and North Coast. You have a breast CT. What's that about, Doc?
Okay, so it's a new technique, and it allows the woman, there's an animation we have, she lies on a table, and the breast goes through an opening in the table. The x-ray is underneath, and it makes a circle around the breast.
Oh, there we have it.
There we go. Okay. So the x-ray and the detector underneath, they spin for 7 seconds, take hundreds of images of each breast, and then we reconstruct that in 3 dimensions, and we're able to see very high resolution, higher than what we usually get in a conventional mammogram. We also are able to do biopsies, as this animation is showing, so you can find this precise location of the abnormality, sample it, send it off for testing.
So the accuracy is
very good. It's better because if you think about it, if you think of the breast as a round structure or a 3-dimensional structure, what you're getting is with a regular mammogram is all of those structures compressed into just one picture. This where you're taking thin slices throughout the entire volume of the breast, and then you're able to see in more detail, be able to pick up smaller abnormalities and so forth. And so it's kind of the next step in the evolution of
mammograms, breast imaging as we know it. Wow, Doc. So this is amazing. And let me just also ask, so this would be also good then for women who have breast implants, because sometimes it's like, oh my God, it's going to squish the implant and you're scared.
So there's no compression at all in this technique.
So there's no compression at all. You lie on the bed, your breast goes through the opening, and then the imaging is done underneath. Do you get the results back immediately, or how long does it take for the imaging to get done?
The images actually are processed within a minute, and then we will look at them usually, the next day or that day. I mean, yes, we can look at them in real time, but typically we get the results back in a day or two.
So do we, prospective patients, women or men who are coming, do they need to do any pre-prep or anything to prepare for?
So for a screening exam,
for the CT?
A screening is, a healthy woman, no symptoms, right? We call that screening. No preparation, and in fact, a woman can have this herself. You don't need a doctor's prescription to have a screening, just regular check. However, if you have a problem, let's say a woman has a lump, she has a discharge, some fluid coming from her breast, she has a lot of pain, then you'll want to get a prescription from a doctor, and those, what we call diagnostic mammograms, some of them will require a dye. We'll give them a dye injection, which helps us to find the cancer.
Okay.
And the cancers tend to pick up the dye more so than normal tissues, and so that helps us to distinguish where the cancer is, see if many women with breast cancer will have it in more than one spot in the breast. A lot of people don't recognize that, and if you're going to, let's say, do surgery, and there are 2 spots, and you only see one, and you remove that one spot, you could be in problems later on. So we definitely encourage women who have a diagnosis of breast cancer to have the test with the dye, so that we can evaluate specifically where in the breast, how many abnormalities there are. We even find women who have lumps in both breasts at the same time without recognizing that that's what's going on. So this is very helpful both in the screening, healthy, normal woman doing a checkup, and also the woman who has a problem that needs to be investigated and evaluated and diagnosed.
In terms of age range, how soon should we start looking into getting our breast CT scan?
So it's the same as for mammograms, 40. We recommend that we start screening at 40. Women who have had a family history, let's say that you had a mother who was diagnosed at age 45, then we recommend screening 10 years before that age of diagnosis, so 35 years of age in that case.
Normally, when you go to do a mammogram, they put on a lead jacket, so to speak. I admit that's not the forensic terminology, but for, put on the lead jacket. Are you exposed to any radiation or anything with the breast CT?
So yes, there is radiation that is used to form the image, but it's a similar amount, by the way, to the other forms of a mammogram. And because the breast is sort of going through that opening and hanging down, and the direction of the X-ray beam, it's very little scatter radiation, as we call it, is going to be affecting the rest of your body.
Okay.
So the geometry of it, the fact that you're lying down and shooting this way, protects you from.
So we would need a thyroid protection.
We don't even need to do that.
Don't even need to do that.
Right.
Doc, what about women who may have a dense breast, like the density of the breast? And so would the CT be able to pick up still or penetrate the density of the breast?
No, it's a very good question, because women with dense breasts, we usually try to do 2 things. We do a mammogram test and we do an ultrasound, and they're complementary. So the ultrasound will help us see some things that we sometimes cannot see with the mammogram, and that applies to the breast CT as well. So with very dense breasts, often we recommend that women have both tests. The breast CT also, though, will work well with, especially when we're giving the dye. Women with dense breasts, it works pretty well, and if there's an abnormality, we can distinguish it from.
Well, Doc, I know the question on everybody's lips right now. Where can we find Dr. Conrad? Where can we find Radiology West? Because we are coming to you, sir. So where are you located?
We are located in Mobay.
Oh, want to see that Mobay again?
There you go. Just
Hello.
Get your GPS and in the G West Center, Radiology West, and so we have our location there, and we are hoping to collaborate with some of our colleagues and have something in Kingston maybe
all right, for somebody who isn't from Mobay, Doc, to give us like a landmark, are you near like which shopping center?
Fairview,
That is, you see
Or in
that?
Fairview.
And that may I talk about.
Okay.
Fairview, right? That's where the theatre is. I think Wendy's is down there.
Exactly.
Down the tush part, yeah. Near Secrets, down at the bottom, down there, so.
Our New Kingston.
Yeah, your New Kingston, very well. And by the way, Doc, do you have any discounts or specials for the month of October?
So we do.
Yeah.
We are doing 20%. So we are extending that discount to women during this and October, and sometimes we'll take it over into November as well if there's demand. We're happy because this is important. Breast health is important.
It's life-changing and life-saving.
Absolutely. And so we do work with our clients. We also have groups of women from churches and schools and so forth, and we make arrangements for them to come in and give them discounts and
You said you're planning to do something with your friends in Kingston. Is this going to be on board for this breast cancer awareness month?
No, this would probably be something for next year.
For next year, very well. If they come and say Sunrise, Miss Kitty and Uncle Dennis, can they get like an extra 10%?
We'll think about it.
No problem, Doc. Listen, think about it. Ask your people, and then we will definitely talk about it. Where are you online so that persons can go now and make their appointments right now?
So we do have a website, radiologywest.org, and we also have, I think, an Instagram presence. And so Radiology West, you can find us by Googling and so forth.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here first. Dr. Conrad Curlew, Chief Radiologist and Managing Director at Radiology West and North Coast, with the technological innovation for this breast cancer awareness month. So now you don't have to worry about compression. Now you don't have to worry about the discomfort, because Dr. Curlew and his team, they're giving you a more comprehensive way to get tested this October. It's time for another break, and then TK takes over with the morning news. Thank you so much, Doc.
Thank you.
Getting the keys to your own home is a feeling many cannot describe. It's a moment we all hope for, and a dream that all Jamaicans have. The new social housing program is the difference between a dream and reality. The government, through the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, is building hope, one home at a time.
Are you ready for something mega? Mega Mart's giving away a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson. Second prize, a mega shopping spree. Third prize, 30,000 monthly shopping spree. Okay, break it down for them.
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Fill out the entry form on your receipt. Drop it in the box. That's it.
Experience the art of living insurance with JN Life. The time is
7 a.m.
Everybody want to see a country right now.
One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF, is drawing national attention to a concerning trend in suicide cases recorded across the island this year, and reminds suicide is not solely a policing matter, but it's a broader public health and social challenge.
According to the JCF, between January and September 2025, a total of 44 suicides were recorded when compared to 53 cases for the same period in 2024. This represents a near 17% year-on-year decline. At face value, the authorities say this decline appears positive. However, the monthly breakdown reveals a troubling pattern. Suicides were consistently lower in the first 6 months of 2025 when compared with 2024, but the second half of the year has seen a reversal. July 2025 recorded 8 suicides, a 33% increase over July 2024, while August rose by 20% and September rose by 25% in comparison to the same months last year. The police statement indicates that the data also point to geographic shifts. In 2024, St. James, St. Elizabeth, St. Catherine South, and St. Thomas all reportedly recorded notable spikes. In 2025, however, St. Catherine North has been disproportionately represented, recording 4 cases in July alone. This, police say, underlines that suicide is not a uniform national issue, but often reflects localized socio-economic or community pressures. Added to that, gender continues to be a critical dimension. The overwhelming majority of suicides remain among males. However, the JCF notes there are indications that suicides among women, while still relatively low, may be edging upwards. The body shares this signals the need for urgent gender-sensitive interventions, as women's experiences with self-harm often differ and may be linked to domestic, relational, or social factors that require tailored responses. As law enforcement, the JCF says it recognizes that suicide is not solely a policing matter, but a broader public health and social challenge. The police are therefore calling on all relevant stakeholders, including public and mental health professionals, social workers, educators, community leaders, and faith-based organizations, to intensify their interventions. The JCF insists coordinated action is urgently needed to strengthen community resilience, provide counseling and support services, and respond effectively to the vulnerabilities that may be driving these increases. In recent weeks, teen suicide and suicide in general has commanded media attention, with a number of suspected victims, including 2 teenagers and a former Miss Universe contestant. If you or anyone you know may be finding it hard to cope, you may call the Jamaica Mental Health and Suicide Prevention Helpline at 888-NEW-LIFE. That's 888-639-5433. The NCDA helpline at 876-564-HELP. And remember, youth can chat free, confidentially, and anonymously with a You Matter counselor by texting the word support to YouReport at 876-838-4897 on WhatsApp and.
In sports now, the battle for supremacy continues in ISA schoolboy football on CVM TV today with a double-header from Excelsior High School. It's a top-of-the-table clash as the Eagles of Excelsior have been soaring so far, and they come up against the St. Jago team that's bang in form. Perfect win records collide in this Group A showdown at Excelsior High as Excelsior take on St. Jago at 3:30 p.m. in this battle for supremacy. St. Jago are top of the table with 5 wins from 5, while Excelsior are also unbeaten with 4 from 4 and have a portion of one of their matches to be completed. Before that, 2023 champions Mona have been running riot in Group E and look to keep their perfect win record going with victory over Dunoon Tech. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. So it's a doubleheader from Excelsior High School, Mona versus Dunoon at 1 p.m. and Excelsior versus St. Jago at 3:30 p.m. live on CVM, CVMTV.com, and CVM TV News on YouTube. And that's it for morning news. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
I need new shoes, books, so many Things for back to school. Back to school pressure is real. Chris and Charles has your back. Get your back to school loan of $1.5 million with reduced processing fees, discounted interest rates, and fast approval. Win a fully loaded backpack for your child. Start school with less stress and more success. Apply today at any branch or visit www.chrisandcharles.com. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio? We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV. That's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
12 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Good morning to you wherever you are. Good morning. We're here in Kingston, Jamaica. And guess what? Sunrise is taking to the skies. I felt like Sky from Paw Patrol just now. Let's take to the skies. Can tell the parents who have to watch cartoons with their children. Well, guess what? If you've ever dreamt of taking to the sky, I'm kidding, of flying high, or you just love a drone race, or, you're into all things aviation, then this week's Aviation Expo 2025 is where you need to be. They'll be having aircraft displays, pilot meet and greets, kind of like the ultimate aviation showcase. And the director at Captain Altitude and co-founder of Aviation Expo 2025, Celine Gordon, and the corporate communications manager at the Airports Authority of Jamaica, Angelique Virtue, they join us this morning to tell us more. No strangers around here, by the way. If the names sound familiar to you, it's because, good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Dennis.
It's great to see you in your other life, in the other aspect of your life. But look, this, I imagine, is going to be exciting because there are so many parents, when you ask the picnic what they want to be, and them say pilot. But from experience, I know that bringing the child to meet an actual pilot or to see a plane up close is life-changing for them.
Oh, yes.
How important is putting this expo together for not just the adults, but for the picnic them?
Listen, it is very important. Just like you said, it does something special to a child when they see, right, in practice, what they want to be one day. And one of the main reasons for putting on this event is to also reintroduce the conversation of aviation in Jamaica. We we are big people in aviation, right?
Right.
Our Air Jamaica past is something that we constantly talk about it all the time. And then of course with Caribbean Airlines, cannot mention them, right? We try to kind of facilitate the same feelings, but I don't know. But yes, it is there, and so it is important to have the conversation. It is important to have things around this industry to show people that there's other things out there that the kids can do, and not just become a pilot, become an engineer, become an air traffic control. There's airport management and organization and logistics and all the rest of it. So there is just so much in aviation to explore.
You know, and in terms of, you mentioned the other side, the management side of it, it's so important. Airport Authority is such a critical institution within our government system, and you do so much more than people realize. How important is it for you to be a part of this?
I mean, we couldn't miss it. We couldn't not participate. The development of aviation in Jamaica is our large mandate, and children hardly become what they can't see. And too often aviation is this thing that is a little too distant, and so we are so excited to partner, because then we get to bring this field and all its appendages that we love so much and that we are so immersed in every day to the doorsteps of children and adults, so they get to see and touch and feel aviation. And so we couldn't not partner to have this happen and to get another opportunity to bring aviation home to Jamaicans.
See and touch and feel is one thing, but to receive an opportunity to maybe go further is another. Will this expo give people an opportunity, maybe a sixth former, a fifth former at JC or some other school, who might be saying, I'm at the point now where I'm sure this is what I want to do, but like, is there any avenues for recruitment at the
Yes,
Expo?
sir. I'm glad you asked, because the JCAA, the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, who's also collaborators of the event, will be recruiting. And we also have the JDF coming on board to show what they do from the School of Aviation and the Caribbean Military Academy. And they will be talking about recruitment there as well. And the ASWI, which is the Aeronautical School of the West Indies, who are also partners in making this happen, I believe, I want to throw it out there that they have a scholarship to give away, is what Mr. Gooding touted once. And so we really want people to come out, because there are opportunities to actually get involved and to perhaps get chosen to, you know, at some kind of a career path.
But I can do one better for Celine, because the Airports Authority of Jamaica has opened its 2025 scholarship program, and it's open to Jamaicans 17 to 25. All you have to do is prove that you're enrolled in a pilot training or airport management program, and we'll be there to answer all of your questions and to receive your applications. So we're offering pilot training scholarships. So if you've started your hours and you're struggling, the Airports Authority is saying we will fund additional training up to $2 million Jamaican dollars, so that we can get you to a point where you can begin to earn. So a lot of times, Dennis, we have persons doing the theory, they go to ASWI, now they need to do their flight hours, and flight hours are expensive. You're taking a multi-million-dollar instrument up into the air in training, and so that's where a lot of our young people tend to have challenges, and they stop. They stop, and so the Airports Authority, we recognize that, and we say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to come alongside you and help you over that hurdle, so you can now get your private charter license, or bump you up if you're already there and you need more hours to get to commercial. We are providing the funding so that we can get you there, and we're going to be at the Expo to answer all of those questions, to provide applications.
That is a phenomenal development. As somebody who grew up in a house with somebody who had a dream of being a pilot, and you know, went to Tinsiment, did all the theory, and you know, you start getting your hours and you run out of money, and then it take you a while, so you have to go back and do more theory and then you start over.
Yes.
And it takes you years sometimes to realize your dream. This is a phenomenal development. And
so you see the giveaway start already.
And just bringing all everybody into one place is so critical. I think that the aviation enthusiasts are going to have it's the candy and taking the kid to the candy store kind of a thing.
And if you know anything about aviators, they are so focused on just that, and they're so hyper just focused on what it can be. That you know, an event like this really is really a treat for them.
When is it taking place? Where is it taking place? And how can people get there?
Saturday, October 4th. So that's Saturday coming. Tinson Pen Aerodrome, and it's free.
It's free.
It's free.
So it's free to get to the freeness.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for the price. Okay,
no,
free.
It's open to whoever is interested. It's open to the public, and I'm excited for fireside chats too, where persons can be, you know, walking around and they get the opportunity to ask the questions. Any questions you could possibly have about aviation, there is somebody there to answer that question. This Saturday.
Said like some retired pilots just passed through.
Some
of the elders in the aviation industry just passed through and shared the knowledge, and you know, because you know them love being in the environment and that kind of a thing, and you know maybe some students of Tinson from back in the day and that kind
so let me mention that Captain Edward Miller will be on stage as a moderator for the fireside chats, and if anybody knows Captain Miller, he is just
walks and breathes aviation.
Walks and breathes aviation, and he just has a plethora of information to give the stories this man.
And they're fun things too for the kids. I mean, won't you have like a village where the children can run up and down, and it's a family, it's a fun day. And we've made accommodations to bring people into Tinson Pen in a way that, you know, it's a restricted space. It's not the norm. So we're really invested in these activities that safeguard the sustainable development of aviation. And so just come on out and be a part of that is what we want to say to everybody.
This is going to be magnificent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for putting this on, for having the vision to do this. Our guests have been, can I say Lieutenant? Celine Gordon, Director at Captain Altitude and co-founder of Aviation Expo 2025, along with Angelique Virtue, Corporate Communications Manager at the Airports Authority of Jamaica. They're giving us a sneak peek inside Aviation Expo 2025. After the break, we're going to be blending food, art, and advocacy, all for a powerful cause. There's more Sunrise after the break.
Ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
Need to replace or amend your exam certificate? The Overseas Examinations Commission can help. The local service charges $3,960 Jamaican dollars. Apply using our new service portal, OEC Online. With OEC Online, you can pay for our services from anywhere, right at your fingertips. Locate us at 6 Manhattan Road, Kingston 5, or 18 Queens Drive, Montego Bay, or call 876-618-3721, or visit our website at overseasexams.org.jm. The OEC, your trusted partner for certificate services.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed family of pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed family of pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Get ready for Jesus 2025, 25th Jubilee Year of Hope with Father Holong and Friends, a celebration of faith and the life of Jesus Christ at the National Arena. Gala shows on September 27 to 28 and October 4 to 5. Tickets adults $2,000 and $3,000, children $1,200. All proceeds support missionaries of the poor. Get your tickets now. Call 876-774-7350 or 876-809-5877. Jesus 2025. You can't afford to miss it. Jesus.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
All right, it's a fun-filled morning, flying high, I gotta tell you. So flying high in the sky, let the whole world know, let the whole world know, let the whole world know. Love is a flag flowing high, let the whole world know that the king is a resident. I love it for us. Oh my God, you can tell who never got church. Some of them don't know them song later.
No.
Hey, God is
got devotion.
Them never got devotion. You understand? And
Chat out
you have your hymnal. You have your hymnal.
Of course.
Who remembers that? Is this orange? A little orange hymnal with a little thing at the front there. So yeah, I gotta tell you, good morning to all the bookshops. You know what I mean? The staff members, and good morning. They know. Good morning to all of you who still have a little hymnal. Yes. Now, thank you so much for staying with us. We absolutely appreciate your patronage. And if you're just checking in, big up your nice clean self and welcome. But remember,
yes,
we start at 6 o'clock sharp every weekday morning. So we mentioned before that October is about to be, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is October. Let me tell you, yeah, pinch yourself. You're right. Okay. Now, it means that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are definitely going in full speed ahead. Now, one of the events that you'll definitely want on your calendar is the Breast Cancer Awareness Brunch. It's equal parts food, art, and advocacy, and the founder and creative director of Nova Bistro, Kayana Lawrence, is here to share more. Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm being good. How are you guys doing today?
Lovely. We're doing magnificent, and I am so happy that you are here to bring a lighter side, but yet still a very meaningful side to breast cancer awareness. A lot of people, when they hear breast cancer awareness, there's this pallor of sadness, like, oh my God, I want to talk about it. Oh my God, get it away. Talk to me about this brunch and why did you conceptualize this?
Okay, so this breast cancer awareness brunch, the whole reason behind it is because as a business owner, the aim is, bottom line is to gain profit. We know that, but at the same time, it's what you do with that to give back to the community. So when starting my business, I wanted to, not just take from the community that's been given to me, but also give back to them. So I know that breast cancer is always, a serious topic, and it's common, but not always common unless it touches you. So in doing the preparations and the planning for it, and as I'm about to do the execution, my mom had opened up to say, I am now diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. So all this time when I'm expressing to her that, I really want to do this, and I'm going out, I'm going to get the sponsors, do the planning, make the recipes, do the menu and everything. Behind the scenes, she was doing her checks and everything just to 100% confirmed before she opened up about it. So I didn't think I needed any more further confirmation that this was the specific cause that I was supposed to be doing.
Wow. What was it like getting that news? I mean, the news of a cancer diagnosis is powerful. Like, tell us, what was that like?
So I remember it was, she picked me up from school because I was doing a late night study session. And she said that she had said that she was going to do some tests, but we weren't thinking like anything much of it. Because, I mean...
You just thought it was routine?
Yeah, just to do some regular checks. So when she came in the car, and I was just running jokes with her and everything, and she's like, oh yeah, I have breast cancer. So I was like, so I paused, and so the first instinct was to cry and break down. I'm like, no, I can't, because if I do, then she's, gonna break down. So I was like, mommy's gonna be okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, we're here. Dad is here, sister is here, aunts, everyone is here, like, supporting you. Like, the village literally came in for her.
Tell me now, this is a second staging, actually. What was the first staging like, and how are you trying to now build on that experience?
Okay, so the first staging was more conversational. So persons came in, they did their testimonies, we had educators there letting persons the stages, the signs, how to get tested. And, West, we know him for the soca and the carnival, but he came and brought in the vibes to kind of uplift the energy. Right. Now, while keeping the same educational atmosphere, we have enhanced the experience by doing a live paint and sip. The brunch menu has been more creatively designed. So instead of it being, I think last year we only had 2 to 3 items, but this year we have a 6-course meal.
Oh, wow.
So you're expected to get not just 1 or 2 items from it, but everything that's listed on the menu you'll be able to enjoy. And I've been working with the mixologist, Sheldon Spencer, to ensure that every drink is able to complement the meal.
Very well. So talk to me about where do we get tickets?
Okay, so it's going to be held October 26th, which is a Sunday, from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. over at the University of Technology on the School of Hospitality campus in their hotel. That's where they kept the international cuisines last year. That's the same building that they're using. You're able to get tickets on our Instagram page. That's NUOVAA_. And you're able to click the link and purchase your tickets there.
Okay, and I see that there is a QR code there, so persons can scan it. If you could just put that poster again, thank you. So they have it Sunday, October 26th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. The QR code, you scan it, and you can go and sip, eat, be educated, and just really fellowship and enjoy.
And for your viewers, we have a special, because we've been doing promotion and advertising. If you go on the business page, you'll see us going into the community, talking to persons, and we'll be having some promo sales. So for your viewers this morning, we have a 50% off when you go to the website and you click the link, type in the code Sunrise15 to get your discount on your pre-sold tickets.
Oh, lovely. Type
I like
it in.
that. I like
50%.
that.
Can't beat that at all. And is there anybody that you'd like to thank or send a special message to this morning?
Well, I have to send a special message from Mom. She wanted to be here this morning, but she had to do chemo later on in the afternoon.
Sending lots of love, strength and support.
And I also like to make special thanks to the team that's been helping me. Nova Collectives, they do the marketing, the content creating, helping like putting small businesses on a platform, alongside with partnership with Tommy T's. She's, the creator for the shirt that I have on today. So just giving special thanks to their mom, dad, sis, I'm on TV.
She's on TV and doing it really big.
Indeed.
And I'm quite sure your mom is very, very proud of you and this initiative. Thank you so very much.
Thanks for having me.
Lawrence, founder and creative director of Nuova Bistro, for bringing that vision to life.
All right, when we return, it's about track, talent, and transformation. The Pocket Rocket Foundation celebrates another milestone. Guess what? Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And everybody with me. best bun so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, natural. It's sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal. Cool. It's a good look. Pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus two small fries and two small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host ENIT Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Welcome to our place, where your imagination can blossom into something amazing.
Where you can get tertiary level education at a practical level.
Where you can be as creative as you dare.
Harnessing cutting-edge technology.
To create world-class entrepreneurs and critical thinkers.
Where even lecturers gain benefits from our experience.
Your place is the Vocational Training Development Institute, where tertiary level education and training is empowering and transforming lives.
You belong here!
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
Have a rocket in your pocket, anything is possible.
I'm gonna have no pocket.
Yeah, you don't need the pocket. Yeah.
Oh God!
Mr. Wilkinson have a rocket in his pocket. Welcome back.
My God.
Mr. Wilkinson, if you ever know. But guess what? For over a decade, Sprint Queen Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price's Pocket Rocket Foundation has been fueling the dreams of student athletes with scholarships that cover everything from tuition to travel. And today marks the 13th annual Scholarship Awards. Here to tell us more, we have the Executive Director of the Pocket Rocket Foundation, Dr. Jermaine McAlpin. Jermaine.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you in Jamaica, man.
Yes, right.
So
in the
good
flesh.
to be here. You know?
Yes. Not on Zoom.
Not on Zoom. right.
I'm talking about another P outside of politics.
Yeah,
right. Pocket Rocket,
Pocket Rocket
Foundation. Jermaine, this is absolutely amazing. A lot of people often hear about foundations, especially ones that champion education and changing the lives of young people usually to accomplish their dreams. 13 years of doing this, that's a lot of lives that have been affected in a positive, or impacted rather, in a positive way. Talk to us about the ethos of the Pocket Rocket Foundation and how these lives have been transmogrified.
Right, so our ambassador and our chairperson and founder, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price, she benefited from the kindness and goodwill of persons while she was a student athlete.
Yeah.
And so it was always in her plans to ensure that she gave back in this tangible way. In these 12 years of existence, we've given over 113 scholarships to student athletes. Listen, and
That's
this
a
year's,
big deal.
yes it is, and this year's cohort, we are awarding 20 student athletes.
Wow.
So when you say scholarships, Jermaine, what does that entail? So, and scholarships for where? Universities here or abroad?
So
where?
high school student athletes, anyone between the second and sixth form can apply. It's $100,000 annually, renewable, subject to them satisfying the requirements, maintaining a 60% average, and continuing to participate in sports and behavioral conduct. So, I mean, really, if you get it for the life of high school.
Wow. Tell me, you know, over the period of time that it's been in existence, there are going to be success stories. There are going to be standout scholars that you say, yeah, remember that one back in you know 2015, or remember that one back in 2020, that she was special or he was special. Is there anyone that stands out that, wow, we're so proud that we chose that one?
You know, I don't want to isolate, but we've produced pilots, accountants, right? Sports psychologists, persons who are now chartered accountants. And even this year's speaker, she was a 2018 recipient. She's now reading for her degree in biochemistry at the University of the West Indies, Leanna Campbell, and she was a national junior champion in table tennis. So what we continue to do is to fuel the futures of our student athletes. And so we continue to do that by partnering with them, not just through the scholarship, but throughout the year, we have programs that help to assist them in their student athlete development.
So talk to us now, Jermaine, because I'm quite sure that there are parents watching this morning or other student athletes watching and saying, wow, I didn't know about the Pocket Rocket Foundation and I didn't know that they did these things. How can they apply? What are the prerequisites?
Okay, so our applications open the end of June, or the first week of July. And they closed, this year they closed August 15th. On the website, pocketrocketfoundation.org, they'll see the requirements for application. Student athlete, we are not discriminatory because our founder is a track and field champion. We have had 13 sporting disciplines represented, right? So, apart from dandy shandy and bat up and catch, right? Any sporting discipline.
Bend down, stocky.
Right.
They mentioned table tennis.
Yes, table tennis, volleyball, water polo, badminton, lacrosse, hockey.
What about walking?
It's an Olympic sport, but we don't
I'm just
have it at the high school level as yet.
I'm a walker, Shelly Ann. You know.
Right. So
I used to do debating, you know.
Yes. So it's
I used to do netball.
It's not a contact sport. And we've also awarded netballs. Right, so parents, right, so parents who are watching, you know, encourage your children to apply early, right? Don't wait until August 15th of next year. Start once the applications open, and we announce that on social media. And this year, we are awarding 20 student athletes from 17 schools across Jamaica, 10 sport disciplines.
What's the profile of the average Pocket Rocket scholar in the sense of not just bright and not just involved in
athletic,
a sport, but like, are you looking for a kind of a student? Is there a involvement in community? Is there an
there's a community involvement piece, but what we look at holistically is also the students' needs, right? So they have to do some assessment of their own needs, and they have to indicate this in their profile, right? And so we look at that, so we look at it holistically. You don't have to be an elite athlete, right? It's once you are participating, because whatever sporting discipline you're participating at, whatever level, it teaches you the discipline of life. And so we're not discriminatory to say, well, we're only doing high profile athletes. We've had students who have matured through our program and who have gone on to represent Jamaica in table tennis. We have track and field athletes. We have badminton athletes. We have athletes from all these disciplines. And so we want students to be encouraged that someone can partner with you. And we have been partnering and fueling these academic futures for the last 13 years.
And the truth too is, Jermaine, is that because you're an athlete now, it doesn't mean that you can't step into academia. So you may not be an elite athlete in the long run, but you are an academic and you can contribute to sports in
Correct.
another
Several
way.
of our student athletes, once they matriculated to college, have gone the academic or professional route.
Yeah.
Right? So we're not saying you are now wedded or tied to becoming a professional athlete. We want to fuel your future, even if it's not in one of these sporting disciplines. We want to encourage you to excel and to understand that greatness lies within you, because from Waterhouse sprung the pocket rocket.
What about chess? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, persons can apply as well?
Yes.
Very well. So where will this event be held, and who is invited?
Well, it's only the student athletes and their parents, the sponsors. We'll be at the AC Hotel at 10 a.m. for the handover ceremony. We fit them there. We honor them. We celebrate them, and we encourage them to do well for their future. And so 20 student athletes. We have first-time recipients from Denby High School, Black River, Calabar High School, Ferncourt, Glenmuir, the Manning School, and Camperdown High School. Right?
Wonderful.
These are first-time recipients.
Wonderful.
So overall, we've had representatives of student athletes from about 65 schools across Jamaica in our 13 years.
Sorry, I'm happy that you mentioned that, Dennis, because sometimes too, the quote-unquote rural athletes, the country schools,
No, man, they're always represented.
They qualify
and they might feel like, oh yeah, man, a town school.
They're always represented. We've had past recipients from the Knox College, from Bel-Air, from Descartes, right? From Stets, from Rossies. So we have student athletes from across the gamut of Jamaica.
Let me just ask you, because I don't know how she stay. I don't know her pocket stay. But like, I would expect rather that this is not a foundation where she's taking out her money and having to fund this. That I would hope that there are persons who see what she's trying to do and come on board. And if somebody's watching this and saying, I have some money I've always wanted to contribute, but I'm afraid somebody give the money to the wrong people and them thief the money, but this look like it legit. Is there an avenue for persons to want to pour into the work that she's doing?
Certainly, thank you for asking. And we've had partners throughout the life course of the foundation. Grace Kennedy, they were on at Ground Zero. Digicel, right? We've had Sagicor, we've had other partners that have come on. We've had Nike. That has come on because Shellyan is a brand ambassador for Nike, right? And so we have these partners that continue to, because it takes cash to care.
Absolutely, yes.
And if you're thinking about it, we are awarding $100,000 scholarships to 20 recipients. So just off the bat, right? That's where we are, 2 million, right?
Yeah.
And so when we think about it, we constantly need partners. And so if you want to partner with us, certainly you can contact us at admin@pocketrocketfoundation.org, and we can certainly talk about opportunities for sponsorship. We're always looking for sponsors. We have a Peace Through Sports six-a-side competition, right? In the Waterhouse community.
Yes.
We have corporate sponsors like Red Stripe and many others that help to fuel this understanding that through sports, life can be transformative.
Indeed.
And that's the takeaway message.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And I want to thank those sponsors, because you know what, Jermaine, sometimes, education and, investing in children is not the sexy thing to do, because it's not a party and a gallop and so the sponsors who really come on board and the persons who give and give generously, we thank you and congratulate you.
We are grateful.
Because without your support, it couldn't happen.
Yes.
And I'm happy. You have some people, we never even do too much talking and convince and I try to convince. It's like, oh, Shellyan Fraser Price doing something? Oh, sure.
Yeah, because she's the brand, so people want to invest.
Yeah, Dennis is doing something? Okay, sure.
Yes.
And I really love that. So where again, can persons go and just get information so that the next time?
So pocketrocketfoundation.org, who we are, our impact, our student profiles, applications for next year, opportunities for sponsorship, and you can contact us directly through admin@pocketrocketfoundation.org.
Beautiful.
Right.
I wonder if you can start then. It's like a Pocket Rocket seniors. Like, who never get a chance and you want, like you fit now. Like I'm going to train for the mummy race now.
Bodybuilding is a sport.
Me I train right now.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? Like a seniors, what if, Yeah. Shall you look into it now, girl?
But I think it's going to name Pocket Rocket though.
Well, pocket, what that now? Chibum.
I may reach.
Give me a scholarship right now.
What a scholarship right now?
I will run.
I'm never tell you, I'll walk. I can give up water. We can't get water though.
No, man.
We can't be a motivation. Like, go Dennis, don't give up. You can do it.
You can do it.
Like when you're in the relay, I said, go, actually, say, go, look. Yeah, you need that.
Yeah, you need that. It's an important element.
Jermaine, find something for me to know. More water.
We'll do.
Absolutely love this gentleman. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Much respect to Dr. Jermaine McAlpin, Executive Director of the Pocket Rocket Foundation, for joining us this morning. And big up to the living legend ourselves, the real general, Shelly and Fraser Price. You know what I mean? Up next, it's time for Mud Up and Checkup with IT Ellis. Stay tuned. As he would say, stick and stay.
Stick and stay.
CVM Sunrise. We always do it the right way. Hello.
Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
Are you ready for something mega? Mega Mart's giving away a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson. Second prize, a mega shopping spree. Third prize, 30,000 monthly shopping spree. Okay, break it down for them.
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Fill out the entry form on your receipt. Drop it in the box. That's it.
It's the dawn of a new day, and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is shaping a future filled with opportunities and limitless possibilities. The government is building the foundation for a thriving tomorrow through strategic billion-dollar investments that fuel industries, facilitate an environment for job creation, and empower communities to rise. We are transforming Jamaica with world-class sustainable infrastructure, creating a nation where every Jamaican can achieve more and build a lasting legacy. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, investing today, building a future for tomorrow.
Good morning to you. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning to all the providers and protectors. You know what I mean? Good dads matter. Great men matter. And I want to salute those men this morning who go above and beyond for their families, who go above and beyond for their colleagues. You know what I mean? The men who encourage their fellow man to do the right thing, right by their family, right by themselves. Yeah,
so important.
The men who encourage the other man friend them. You know, they want to go to them PhD, or they want to go to them masters, or they want to get a degree, or they want to, you know, improve in their life. Big up to the friend them who hold their male friends accountable. It's prostate cancer awareness.
If you don't have a bridging to hold you accountable, you don't have a bridging.
True, not a bridging at all. Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. It's the last day.
Yeah.
And you know, big up to the man who said, "Yo, you go get your test."
Yeah, man. In my bridging WhatsApp group, them. Yeah, man. Hey, man, them go and go do your test.
Yeah. Executive profile and that kind of thing. Uncles, brothers, grandpas, husbands, brethrens all across Jamaica and the world. I want to big up and call your brethren. If you have a brethren who encourage you and you rate him, and you know him rate you too, bless him up this morning. I say, brethren, thank you, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Now this one's especially for the man them. This one is for you.
That's right.
As Prostate Cancer Awareness Month winds down, our very own IT Ellis stepped up and got screened. Here's what happened when he visited the Jamaica Cancer Society with Dr. Michelle White, consultant urologist. Take a look.
All right, this is it. This is the day I'm gonna do this. Do what? Prostate exam. I know every time we men talk about it and we think about it, you know, we get uncomfortable. Me too. You, me too. What is important, and this month we're recognizing prostate cancer awareness, and therefore never do it. Let me tell you, it's gonna be good. Listen, from you reach age 30, it's a good time to start thinking about it. I am just there. But listen, I know Tommy would have said otherwise, you know? But anyway, I'm at that age, so. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm here for my appointment. You said, how are you? Yeah. I'm good. Yes, and I hear that I'll be good after too.
What's your name?
Ian Ellis, but you can call me IT.
Okay, so you can come around.
How are you doing?
From this way.
Everybody's so pleasant. I'm in good hands?
Yes, you're in very good hands.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, IT, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Yes, and I hope I'll be good when we're done.
You'll be good for sure, man. Have a seat.
Awesome.
Alright, so I'm Dr. White. I'm a urologist, and I understand that you're here to get screened for prostate cancer. Right, and before I go any further, I'm just so happy that you're wearing blue for Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Yes. Look at you, well done.
Yes.
Alright, so you probably have some questions about screening. Anything that you want to ask me?
Yes, if you don't mind, before we go any further, can I see your fingers?
Small enough.
Okay, good. You know, I mean, of course, like most men, I'm a little uncomfortable with the screening, but I know there are multiple ways, more than one way, you know, to do it. I don't. You give me some comfort, so I can understand that is nothing to worry about.
It's nothing to worry about, but it's important to have it done. So prostate cancer is actually one of the most common cancers in Jamaica. It's the most common cancer among men, and it's the leading cause of prostate cancer death. So it's important that we detect it early so that we can treat it. Because once you detect it early, for the most part, you have a pretty good outcome.
That's what I'm going to ask. What's the success rate of the surgeries?
Yeah, the success rate of the surgeries, if it is that it is localized, the intent is to cure it. So you can actually live a wonderful life post-surgery for your prostate cancer or post-treatment for your prostate cancer if it is that it is diagnosed early. Right?
Talk to me about the differences with the blood test, because I know I've heard friends who say, I am comfortable with the blood test, but the other tests, you know, talking about the differences.
So it's both of them combined. So the blood test that you're speaking of is something called a PSA, that stands for prostate specific antigen. It's a substance that the prostate is supposed to make normally. So you're supposed to have some amount of PSA, right? So I always tell patients that PSA is prostate specific, but it's not prostate cancer specific. So if it is high, it may be because of prostate cancer, it may be for other reasons. It could just be because the prostate is big. Big doesn't necessarily mean cancer, it just means big. Could be because of inflammation or an infection, a number of other causes, but it's just that prostate cancer is one of them. What we recommend for screening is the blood test, the PSA, along with a quick rectal exam so we can feel the outer part of the prostate, because that is where most prostate cancers tend to develop, so we can feel something that is abnormal. So the two of them put together, they're very good at helping us to see which patients we need to look at a little bit more, in a little bit more detail.
So because I'm about 30, is a good time?
Well, if you're 30 in heart, but 40 in calendar years, then we'd recommend that you start getting screening at that point. In Jamaica, the Jamaica Cancer Society as well as the Jamaica Urological Society recommend that men get screened for prostate cancer starting at age 40 up to the age of 75, and that is getting screened yearly. So yearly you should have that blood test done, the PSA, along with a rectal examination to feel the prostate.
So when you do the rectal exam, how soon is the results, are the results ready?
Okay, so it's just screening. So when you do the rectal examination, you can feel right away if the prostate feels normal or abnormal. If it doesn't feel quite right, we can recommend just based on that you go on to have a definitive test called a biopsy. Similarly with your PSA, if that blood test is out of range, then we would recommend that you go on to do further testing. So the screening won't tell you whether or not you have prostate cancer. It will just cue us into the people that we probably need to look at a little bit more detail to see if they have prostate cancer, and then we diagnose it with something called a biopsy.
What's the range? You mentioned range for the blood
PSA.
test. Yeah.
So grossly speaking, it's between 0 and 4. So if your PSA is above 4, strictly speaking, that is a high PSA. But it varies from age to age. It's a bit technical, but as men get older, we expect their PSAs to go up just a bit. So we as urologists, we have ranges that we use, but broadly speaking, 0 to 4 is the range that we look at.
Are the results different for us Afrocentric men from